Alright, here we go. Example 2. So the ratio of the cost to number of chocolate bars for the 4 ladies below are equivalent. Most important thing. That means that every single one of these ratios, if you simplified them, would equal the same thing. So, Arepa wanted to buy some chocolate bars for her 8 siblings. She has 8 siblings, guys. How much would she pay for 8 chocolate bars? That's what the question is. The question is not asking you for the unit rate. It's not asking you for the constant proportionality. It wants to know how much would she pay for 8 chocolate bars. So, again, if I were to figure out, or if I need to know how much she would pay for 8 chocolate bars, I have to know, well, what is the price for 1 chocolate bar? And if I need to know that, then I need to look at these ratios to help me figure out how much does 1 chocolate bar cost. So all of these are decimals. So we're just going to choose any one of them, really any one of them. So I'm going to find my ratio. All of these are equal. So like I said, you can choose any one you want. And I'm going to choose Fabiola. Fabiola paid $7. And, oh my God, I didn't put paid. Fabiola paid $7.50 for 3 chocolate bars. So I'm going to put, for Fabiola, I'm going to write my ratio, $7.50 for 3 chocolate bars. This looks like 17, but this was the dollar sign. This is $7.50. Okay, so first we gotta find our constant or our unit rate, which means I need to know how much does, I'm gonna put just CB, that stands for chocolate bars. How much does 1 chocolate bar cost? So here I'm just setting up a proportion. I'm figuring out, okay, I have 1 ratio. This is the ratio I need to find. So I want to find out how much for 1 chocolate bar, which means I have to divide by 3, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I'm going to divide 3 by 750. Now, like I said, you could use the calculator. I'm just going to do, a quick reminder for some of you on how to divide with decimals. So the first thing is, this one's pretty simple. 3 goes into 7 twice, because 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm going to subtract 7 with 6. I get 1. Now, there's a decimal right here, which means I have to add the decimal in the same spot. Okay, now I bring down the 5. So 3 goes into 15 5 times. And so it's 0. And you could bring down the 0. 3 goes into 0 0 times. So really, 1 chocolate bar costs $2.50. So the first thing we're finding is the unit rate or the constant proportionality, but we're not done. Don't choose 250 as your answer, because the question's not asking us that. The question is asking us, how much would she pay for 8 chocolate bars? So I'm going to use my ratio right here. I know that, okay, my constant, K, is $2.50, or my unit rate, for 1 chocolate bar. I'm going to just put CB. But what we're trying to find is how much for 8. Oh, now I'm writing chocolate bars. Okay, so using this proportion, what I could do is, if I want to get from 1 to 8, my scale factor, this is getting bigger by 8, so I'm going to multiply by 8, because 1 times 8 is 8, which means I have to multiply the numerator also by 8. So we're going to figure out, well, what's 250 times 8? Again, if you want, you could use the calculator. You also can really just quickly multiply 250 times 8. That's 0. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 4, that's 20. And so because I have 2 numbers behind the decimal here, I'm going to put 2 numbers behind my decimal in my product. And so that means it's $20 for 8 chocolate bars. And that's my answer, because that's what the question is asking me. So you would choose $20.